everybody. So, a couple things before we get started. Eowyn should be here in a little bit. Just probably having some issues waking up this morning. But all my campaigns are currently full. If you know someone who wants to join one of my groups, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on a wait list or doing a one-shot. I do have some one-shots coming up and do need to watch the Patreon announcements and the FYI channel for those one-shots. Speaking of those one-shots, I have one coming up on November 17th at 4 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing a Learn to Play session, and we're going to be using the 2024 rules. So come hang out. It's going to be a good time. And that is going to be a private event that will not be streamed. So if you're interested in doing that, the signups are over at gmeric.com. Patreon's live over at patreon.com/gmeric. The GM tips and archives go up over on YouTube. And the clip contest has restarted, so if there's a timestamp or a clip that you like, throw that into the Discord, the clip contest channel, you'll be automatically entered for a really cool prize. Also on the website at gmeric.com, there are game mats and aprons and new colors of the hoodies. So if you have pets, etc., go check those out. We have new colors. It's going to be really cool. All right, but we're going to go ahead and... Oh, well, those are coming soon. Those got announced to the Patreon and are going to be released later today. The Punch Ronaldus Basil in the Face pillows are coming back this afternoon. And we can't hear them, so I need to fix that. Just a second. There we go. That should fix that. Sorry about that, guys. All right, but let's go ahead and get you guys started because we got a lot to cover today. A lot to cover. Wow, I got 5 people on webcams today all at the same time. Hot damn. All right. Well, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are out here in the city of Shimahaba, a place that is currently on fire. As you guys have come here, yep. As you guys came here, you were approached by one of Kiki's friends. And what's going on here? Okay. Yep, Kiki had to leave the group, but we have a new player in the group who's going to be joining us. As you guys went down into the city to rescue this monk's friend Bwinkle, you went down into the street level and then onto the docks. And that's where we found Bwinkle on an altar after you guys engaged with the 12 spiders in a burning structure. You've withdrawn a dagger from his chest. Welcome, Eowyn. And are currently involved in greeting him as Bwinkle. You start awake. Around you, you see strange people that you've never seen before. What would you like to do, sir? How would you react to waking up on an altar and standing over you? There is a person with a dagger that has just been pulled out of your chest.
Press the button.
He's not picking.
Yeah, we can't hear him. Did you hit the button again?
Yeah,
right.
He hit the button. I think he's just going to go straight off his mic. Hey, Joe, you'll have to go and reset your
Okay.
He's going to have to reset his Discord.
Yep, this was all working just a moment ago. So, Islarin, as you're standing over Bwinkle here, you guys look at this Musatar laying on the altar. What do you think of this situation?
I'm currently looking around, trying to, guess, see like what is around here. Like,
Sure.
clearly, so they, I know that they were trying to sacrifice him to Bagradan, but I've never seen any type of religious iconography for Bagradan. I don't think, other than what we saw when we encountered their acolytes. So I'm trying to see like what kind of symbols do they use, what kind of uh, rituals, like what kind of evidence of rituals
Yeah.
they have, like what might I be able to recognize later.
Awesome. Cool. So as you look around, let's roll a perception check.
Just being stated, just a reminder, I have the ritual dagger in my possession, as well as a purple sword hilt. So
Yes. So the perception check of a 23. As you look around, there are scrawlings that have defaced other holy symbols in the chapel. There had been a black candle with a green flame, but over the top of it, there are now two dragons' heads facing each other, attempting to consume the fire of the candle. Can I get a
This
religion
was
check?
we've come across that one before. A few times, actually.
With an 8? Unfortunately, Slaren, you do not recognize that, I don't think.
We should. We've been in that. We've been in the temples like with those a couple of times. Isn't it for Thane?
Thale?
Are we talking
Thale.
about? Because
Yeah,
I was
Yes.
Thale.
fixing.
If Slaren's seen Thale's holy symbol before, then yes, you would recognize Thale's.
we
Should
did
have
see
the
the
first
Temple
time.
of Thale at the Dragonthorn.
Okay.
Yes, and that's when I first ate my first soul.
Yeah. So there might be some reminiscence here, possibly, Covet.
Yeah, she sees this and she is not happy. She's a little anxious.
Did we
Especially
see
with
this at that one place where you did that? What was it that you did?
I'm going to let
He
Islaren continue
ate
to
a soul.
I'm going to let Islaren continue to inspect things quietly, hiding.
Quietly?
So, Winkle, standing over you, there is a diminutive woman with a ritual dagger that she's just pulled out of your chest. How would you react to this?
You trying to stab me?
We have already broken the covet after one line.
Oh, it's alive?
Apparently. And no, I'm not trying to stab you, honestly. She puts it behind her back. Definitely not trying to stab you. Trying to keep people from killing you
And unstabbing?
and unstabbing. Um,
Yes. She pulled the dagger out of your chest.
I didn't know that.
No, you wouldn't. You were unconscious.
Ooh, really? Was it how deep asleep was I?
you definitely were not awake. That's for sure.
Um, who are you and how'd you end up there?
Well, these nice people asked me if I wanted to meet their god. And I said, yeah. I thought it was going to be a dinner.
What did they say they were serving for dinner?
They didn't tell me. Hope it was a moose.
Hey, oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Hmm?
I was just gonna say, no, it was about his. I
Okay.
thought, no, we're good. We're fine. We're
Okay.
fine. I am wrapping my head around this. Okay.
So, individual that is no longer to be sacrificed and is now unstabbed. What do they call you?
Name's Winkle.
Oh, you're the guy that little John
Little
Bird
John.
dude told us about.
Yeah,
Where
he
did they
was
go?
with me when I got here.
He brought you here?
No, he just kind of followed.
But he got
He
away.
traveled a great distance to find
Why
us.
didn't you?
Say
I
that
don't
is
know. I
Lauren.
was asleep.
Say that is Lauren. I'm sorry.
I said, he traveled a great distance to come find us to get help for you.
Oh, I didn't know that. He was my friend.
Yes,
Still is,
he
hopefully.
is.
Well, let's get you up off of this altar since you are no longer to be sacrificed. I don't want somebody to accidentally slip and reapply the stabbing condition.
And Covet pulls out the dagger and is like, I didn't do anything.
Move away from the moose attar.
She takes 2 large steps back. And she puts the dagger in her pack so that she can identify that later.
Okay.
Mr. Moosatar, let's see if we can get you up and moving.
This complex is on fire, so we should probably not linger too long.
Yeah,
Ooh.
let's get moving.
Exactly.
I think we can do more of the get to know yous later.
Okay. The moose gets up off the slab.
Okay.
I link back up with my Serona.
Okay. Can I get a perception check from Twilight where anyone continues moving? All right, I'm going to send Twilight a message.
You hear from Twilight.
Covet shivers just a little bit, and she's like, "That's never a good sound."
Something amiss?
Situations not being the way we left them.
How so?
You're still in the room.
You're still in the chapel.
Oh, I thought that he was like right in the door. Okay.
And I lower my voice to a whisper and ask, "You see enemies ahead?"
The door on the right wasn't open before.
Hey guys, Winkle's not exactly moving yet.
Ayla, weren't you supposed to?
Winkle is having a hard time finding us on the map.
May need to zoom way out and then zoom in from there. We're near the bottom of the map.
Yeah, we're in the bottom right.
Hey, Eowyn, you might want to come over here and put your hand on the wall, and if you can do mending where it's like, I don't know, because I don't have prestidigitation. I'm not
Pulling
that
apart.
cool. But, do you have prestidigitation or something? We can maybe clean off the paint from where they painted Bagradan stuff on it, and maybe kind of restore it to Thale. Might make him a little happier. Because we don't know any of this stuff's going on while we're waiting on Winkle.
Where did you mean to cast mending?
Mending or prestidigitation, whichever one is a cantrip.
Do you want to go over to the painted holy symbol of Vagradan and clean that off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to come over and I'm just going to kind of rub the paint off the wall, trying
Awesome.
to chip it.
Cool. So, as you do so, I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. You're shooting for a 20.
For 20?
Yes,
Holy
ma'am.
smokes.
As you're desecrating a holy symbol.
I'm trying to... No, they desecrated one. I'm trying to fix it.
Right? Just because you are desecrating the new holy symbol of Vagradan, there's a chance you might receive a curse.
Can I not do that then?
Too bad. Your wisdom saving throw, ma'am?
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yes, ma'am.
And anybody can help me with anything before I reroll this.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
Islarin's in the hall, too far away for you to benefit.
Snap.
And I can't see you doing this. I have no idea that you're about to.
Right.
I've got no idea that you're doing this.
Okay, I'm cursed. Bring it on. Sure,
All
why
right.
not?
So this goes off of my random curse generator, thanks
I
to
love this so much.
yes. So the curse from this, um, awesome. So Covet, this kind of curse you will be able to save once every short rest. Okay, and I'm just going to send this directly to you.
Yay! I'm gonna get my exercise. Okay, so did we get any of the markings restored?
Yes, Covet has defaced one of them and restored it to only being that of Thale.
And in the process,
Spell that.
Thale.
Thank you, because my head's not hearing that.
Understood. Does that make sense, Covet?
All but the last half of
Oh, the last half? That's later. You'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't believe so.
lesser restoration.
Nope. You need remove curse. All right. From another day on another continent. Yes, what's the worst that could happen? So what do you guys want to do? Covet, you feel uneasy at the moment. Is Eowyn helping you do this? Eowyn, are you helping Covet?
Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to at least.
Awesome. Cool. As your magic crawls across it to help her out, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
You could have said no, my friend. You could have said no.
All right. So with a 15, 84. Eowyn will also be cursed. As you
This
look
is
at Eowyn, Covet, Eowyn becomes very shiny.
Covet just is like, no, no, no.
Very, very shiny. Because all of Eowyn's armor and clothing appear to be made of shards of glass magically held together.
Wow. Your armor looks like it's made of shards of glass, all glued, all held together.
Oh, I guess I'm
What's this?
shinier than Ramos now.
Sorry,
This
repeat
is a
that?
very interesting curse. Curse.
I said I guess I'm shinier than Ramos now.
Yep. Shinier than Ronaldus. Yep.
Now it's I'm gonna start mixing up their names.
Kiki is going to
Basil.
look at you. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
You
Excuse
think?
me. I do think. Thanks.
Why are you giving Chi-Chi an attitude?
I'm not giving anybody an attitude. Attitude.
And
dispel
Covet
magic
quietly
help
down the hall.
either of them?
I'm sorry? Repeat that?
Would dispel magic help either of them?
No.
Dale, we just fixed your temple. Can you help us out? Out.
Please roll a religion check as you pray to Thale, the evil god of knowledge, secrets.
Why not? Sure. Why not?
All right.
Wow.
Okay, Covet. This is going to go great.
Oh yeah, sure. Especially since I fixed everything for him. But okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
What's the worst that could happen?
I know. Don't ask that question. Question.
So, as you're doing this prayer to Thale, the attunement to your mask ends.
No. She still has her mask though.
Yes.
She will. That's fine. I will unattune it. Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Great. Anybody have?
I
You
think we
have
should
to be
just
careful who you talk to.
I think we should just go now.
Yeah.
Lauren, that's the door that wasn't open before.
I would like to be as stealthy as I can as I step to here, look at it.
Okay. Please roll your stealth check.
No, not bad.
19. That's pretty good.
13. I have disadvantage.
Okay. And I need to roll my perception check.
Yep.
You are able to see her, but she's unable to see you.
I'm going to hold up a hand signal, just a closed fist.
You're
Points
kind
to
of
the right.
laggy today. Just heads up.
And my computer doesn't even work even hard right now for some reason. Is it just my video or my audio too?
Just the audio.
Okay, I'll try resetting Discord real quick.
Okay. Hopefully that's better.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's about the same. All right, we'll continue.
All right. Does the person I see there, do they look like the person that we already fought earlier, or a different person?
One of, yes. And she has a hand crossbow trained on the door.
All right.
That's painful. That's a little too soon, dude.
Yeah, really.
All right.
In that case, I think I'm gonna move to here and hold the door closed.
Okay, you hear thunk. And I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
I rolled a 12, but I don't know why it's not showing up, even though I clicked on my token. I don't understand.
Okay, well, we'll fix that. Not a problem. So Cubby got a 12. And what did Winkle get when he rolled initiative?
Did you roll initiative?
Not yet, he hasn't. There we
he
go.
goes.
A 22. Excellent.
Oh my lord.
All right. I got a 9. That's not good. All right, so Winkle, the pretty girl at the front, has run up and closed the door. What would you like to do?
Press the button to talk.
Backwards. One second. Working on it.
Yeah, there's no background music.
Okay,
Yep, working on
he
it.
wants to go to the door. So
All right. So he's going to the door. What do you want to do with the door, sir? Yeah, we can't hear him at all.
I don't think he's pressing the button to talk.
yes, he's pressing the button to talk.
He's lighting up. His microphone's
He
muted
think-
once again.
I know it
itself
is. Your microphone.
Yeah, because he's lighting up. He's just, nothing's coming through. I don't know if it's the bad audio device setting or something like that. Um, he's working on getting that fixed.
So the soundboard shows that it's deafened.
You're right. The soundboard can't hear anything. Are you guys not hearing anything through the soundboard?
Nope.
Range.
Hold a minute.
Try it once again. Oh, what's going on there?
Sorry, everybody. We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Did that come through for you guys? No? No? No sound for you guys. Okay.
Now we hear something.
Okay.
It's real low, but we can hear.
Okay. You may need to turn it up then a little bit.
Go to
It's all the way.
settings.
It's all the way loud.
Yep.
That's. I hear it.
You guys, you hear it. Okay. I can turn it up.
I can hear it now.
Okay. Yep. Alright, yeah, according to... Yeah, that's strange that it's not working for you guys. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're having technical difficulties. Winkle is unable to speak for some reason. Alright. Winkle is working on getting to be able to talk. All right, we are having a technician address the situation at the moment. So, in Discord,
The other guy in working on it.
the technician is handling it.
Yeah, in Discord.
Yep.
He it's not muted. He's not on noise suppression.
Sounds like the wrong device is
And when I do the
selected as an
test,
input
tell it-
device.
No, that's correct also, but I did get him to turn up the volume
Hmm.
on that.
Well, hopefully we can get that working here.
So anyway, I don't know what's going on, but I got the technician in.
Okay.
Because he
Well, Winkle ran up to the door. Twilight, what would you like to do?
I will wait here on the back of Serena,
Okay.
and we'll ready a shot should I see something hostile.
All right.
It may end up being on Serena's turn, but I will hold my action.
Cool. All right. After Twilight, we go to Islar and Shonazeth.
I muted myself. All right, so I am going to let go of the door here, and I am going to signal with a hand signal toward the left as well, and move in that direction.
Okay.
15.
And
And what's this I see here?
what you see
That-
there is a devil that looks like this. standing
Perfect.
in the
Oh,
fire
fun.
unharmed.
Yeah, devils are kind of like that, aren't they? I'm going to try and stab the devil.
Okay. And with a 14, you will miss. The 21, however, will hit. You will deal 15 damage to him.
Alright. And then swing the other end of the trident around.
And you will thunk him, dealing 12 damage.
Does the radiant apply twice?
No.
And that is all I will do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Winkle has left the Discord, and so it's causing some problems. He'll be back here in a moment. So, Islarin, then we go to Covet.
You won't believe what just happened. My cat kicked me out beyond 20.
Okay. Your cat has been renamed Shadrach.
Okay. So Covet stands there. She waits for an answer from Thale. Okay. Just wanted trying to help clean up your temple. All right, fine.
Covet, you realize that you didn't have to repeat anything that time.
Heard. Thank you. All right. Okay. So she steps forward. And as she steps out, she's like, "Hope you enjoy your temple." And she's like, "Okay, guys, what are we up against here?" And she doesn't see anything. So she's down 10 feet.
Is Winkle able to speak now?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
Good.
Yay,
All right.
we can hear you. Hey! And I'm not echoing. It's weird, but nice. Thank
We're
goodness.
echoing?
Yeah.
Were you Rex?
Because I tried to help Sail out.
What you
Okay.
do?
Got the paint off the walls from Bagridan. Now I'm in good graces with him now. He's not going to smoke me anytime I walk into Miss Temple. This is nice. Okay. So she doesn't see anything really that's big bad. So she's like, the way things are going, Twilight, she's just gonna go ahead and have an Eldritch Blast ready just in case if she sees something hostile.
Okay. Cool. So, after Covet, we go to Eowyn. What would you like to do, Eowyn? Did we lose Eowyn? There you are.
No. I'm gonna move up here and I have a prepared action for guiding bolt.
Okay. Cool. After Eowyn prepares to cast a guiding bolt, we go to Ayla Taylor.
Ayla Taylor heard some noise around the corner. So she's gonna dash up here. I think I counted that right. And I see is Lauren and this devil thing. um, so I can do um, pull out the spiritual weapon and throw that at the demon.
Okay.
The giant turkey leg.
Cool. We get the giant turkey leg out. Awesome. And that
Rotisserie
appears.
turkey leg.
And with a 14, unfortunately, it missed.
Yep. Well, I gave it a try, so I'll just stand here and see what happens.
All right. Well, then it becomes my turn. The devil in front of Islarin is going to make 3 melee strikes. The first being with his fork. A 28 to pierce you, Islarin,
Yep, that'll hit.
dealing 13 piercing damage. He will then make a tail attack at you. Now, as the whip-like
Yep,
tail pierces you for 9, it will then throw a fire into your face, gathering it from the room behind you. Does a 22 strike you, Islarin?
That hits exactly.
You will suffer 15 fire damage as that devil has ravaged you.
Oh,
Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw on the second one?
Yes. Or you will be impaled by an infernal wound. You are fine.
Right.
hey.
All right.
I don't like the sound of impaled by an infernal wound.
No?
I don't like the sound of being impaled by anything.
Is Spirit Guardian still active?
It is not active. It has been much longer than 10 minutes, so that should be turned off.
Oh, yes, so it needs to be.
All right. Cool. Alrighty. Then we go to Serona.
She's going to move past Winkle, excuse me. And as soon as Twilight sees this devil here, he'll take his one shot.
Okay. One shot. Sorry. And you will hit, dealing 24 piercing damage.
Nice.
That's a good hit.
Toronto will continue to move up there, take 2 swipe.
Okay. A 9 will miss. I believe Shiza is in order. And then you will deal 13 slashing damage. Cut in half because Serona's attacks are not magical.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from Serona?
Serona will move back to the corner.
Winkle, you were standing near the door. What would you like to do?
Head towards the fight.
Okay. You do have your longbow available. Where are you moving to?
Right there.
Okay. That's really
Can I
close.
get a shot then?
If you're that
Yeah,
close, you're
exactly.
actually going to have disadvantage. It's better for you to stay at ranged with your character. You don't want to be up in melee.
How about there?
There you go. So you want to take your shot from there. And you want to
Yes.
use your accurate shot or your strong shot.
Want to use my strong shot.
Okay. So click the little bow and arrow next to that.
Give me a second.
Okay.
They'll have one. Look.
There you go. And with your first attack of
Got it.
the game, you will get a critical strike,
Oh my god.
dealing 28 damage. All right, you get another attack. You get 3 shots per round. So, one more shot. So click on that bow and arrow. A 30 will hit. Oh, that's another. That was one too many. But you will hit for an additional 15 plus 17 for a total of 32 additional damages. 2 more arrows impact this guy. Now, you can't stay
Double
there
guard.
because you're currently standing underneath the Zerona, so you would need to move to an open space at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So, where would you like to move to?
I want to move left one.
Okay. Awesome.
Twilight is visibly impressed by the accuracy of this new character.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you very much.
So, then we go to Twilight's Call.
Well done, good sir. Let me see if I can replicate. And he will take a couple of shots.
Okay. A 16 will hit.
It does? Wow. Okay. Next shot.
21. A
Ouch.
10 will miss. You get 2 shots correct?
I do.
All right. So, as you dealt a third of the damage that the Musatar just did, what would you like to do? Anything else, sir?
It's difficult shooting from the back of such a beautiful steed.
Indeed. We then go to Islar Sonazath.
All right, let's continue trying to hit this thing.
A
This is
13
I'm
will
trying.
miss. Yep. A 12 will miss.
Dear.
Apparently, Bwinkle has taken
Alright.
all the luck out of the party. There we go.
That
Alright,
sounds
I'm
about
gonna-
right. That tracks.
I'm gonna also add a second level smite to this.
Okay, so you've dealt 12 damage so far.
Since it's a fiend, it should be an extra D8, right?
Correct. So this would be 3d8 as a first, 48 as a second.
Yep, I'm doing second. So yeah.
All right, so you will add an additional 19 radiant damage to that as your trident surges with radiant light. Anything else, Islarin?
Nope, I think I'm gonna stay here and make sure that it can't get to anyone else.
Okay. After Islarin, we go to Covet von Sin. Sin.
I'm not echoing. Ha ha. Anymore.
Yeah, just took a disconnection from your god.
Gonna fix that. She's gonna go 10 more feet, I think. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I see this thing here. Okay.
Bling.
With that, she casts Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
First shot
Yes, ma'am.
is a nat 1. Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's what you
Yep.
get for worshiping someone else. Brand a different
I know.
god.
I get this. I've learned my lesson, MKL. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. This just goes along with.
What did you do?
She is an apostate.
No! And she throws another one. 15 to hit.
It does not hit.
No! And she's really, really angry now. So she just like angrily throws like a third one. Oh my god, dice jail. That's it. I'm
That
done.
will hit for 6 damage.
Oh, I actually hit it? What?
Yep.
Okay, so with that, she's still very upset, and she just crosses her arms over her chest and begins to pout, and is just like near tears because she realizes what she did, but at the same time, she's like, I'm just trying to do what's right. And I'm getting punished for it. Ugh.
Ghastly.
Anything else, Covet?
And after she like says that, she crosses her arms, like adjusts it, and then stomps her foot as a diva would.
All right. Eowyn, what would you like to do? Eowyn?
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay.
Move up here. Am I able to see it from here?
I don't think you can. Yes, you can.
May
Yes, you can. It's right here.
Runs huge.
I'll use guiding bolt.
Okay, the guiding bolt. As the charged power surges from Eowyn, it passes past Winkle, Covet, Serona, Twilight, Ayla, and Islarn, the entire party except for Kiki. And the guiding bolt sails into the fiery room, doing nothing. And I forgot to add Kiki to the initiative here, so I need to do that.
Do I have inspiration or anything?
Do you? I don't know. I don't think you do.
Yeah, I don't.
You do? Would you like to use it?
I don't.
No? Okay.
Just in my turn.
All right. Eowyn's turns over. We go to Ayla Taylor. What would you like to do, Ayla?
Gonna shift over 1 square. I'm gonna try guiding bolt.
Okay. Your guiding bolt thrown from your hands. Hopefully soon.
Okay.
It'll be a critical strike with the guiding bolt, which will deal 24 plus 15,
Yeah.
so 39 damage.
Way to go.
And the next attack against it has
Yay.
advantage.
But of course, I have my spiritual weapon up there already.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll go ahead and good.
You're going to swing with advantage?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay. And the spiritual weapon's going to attack with advantage because of the guiding bolt. And so re-roll that because the 12 would have missed, but because of guiding bolt, you get a second attempt at that. So the 28 does hit, dealing 6 force damage.
There we go.
Cool. Well, it becomes their turn. We're going to start off with the devil in front of Islarin. Actually, yeah. There we go. So, the devil in front of Islarin is going to attack, and we're going to use that fork. Islarin, I will pierce you for 20 damage.
Yep. Yeah, it's not good.
The tail whips around, snap, clanging off
Finally, I
your
missed.
shield. And then he holds up his hand to blast you with fire, missing you. Stepping out
Alright.
from this room down the hall, a second devil are threatening you. And we are going to throw flames 3 times. And I'm going to throw 3 flames at 3d2. All of these will be going at Ayla Taylor. Ayla, as
Yay.
fire is pulled out of that front room down there, it is thrown in your direction. The first one will blast you for 17 fire damage. The second one will miss you with a 13. And then a 16 to hit you. Does that get you? No? Okay. So you suffered 17 fire damage from that one. Covet, that's when you realized you bleeped up.
Oh, you think?
Yep. Because the door here next to you is going to open. And you are going to be stabbed at 3 times. Once for 9 damage.
Yep.
And we will apply sneak attack on that. For a total of 13 plus 9 is 22. The second strike will pierce you for 9. And then a 15 to get you a covet.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. And then with rakish audacity, she's going to move that way. Serona, what would you like to do?
Is that out of Serana's reach?
Nope, never left reach, just slipped. Even where she's at now, she's still technically in reach. Just broke line of sight while staying in reach.
Through the door?
Yeah, she didn't move away. She moved sideways.
Right. But the wall there broke reach.
No, it doesn't break reach. It breaks line of sight. There's a difference between line of sight and reach.
I can reach through the wall?
No, she didn't
So
provoke
broken-
opportunity attacks. That's why walls are so great. Nice try, though, sir.
Alright.
What would Zerona like to do?
Serana can't close the door.
She got
Serena's
nails.
gonna come
No,
up
but that I think she can't.
and swing at this devil here.
Okay. Whiff.
Miss Lauren gets it.
Oof. First one.
That whiffs. And this is not the devil you're looking for. Oh, damn.
Second one.
You will deal 9 damage, leaving it with 6 hit points, sir.
And then Serena will move back there.
Okay. After Serona, we go to Kiki El Nazir. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted looking at like everything that was going on. I'm sorry.
You're not cursed as well, are you?
No, not cursed. And it's going to run into the room there, and it's going to attack the woman once, twice.
Wow.
Flurry of blows. And he will hit all 4 times, dealing 11 plus 17 is 28. 28 plus 12 is 40. 52 damage. The last one will be a stunning strike. And her constitution saving throw is going to succeed. All right. Winkle, what would you like to do?
I need to move to the right.
Okay.
And then fire a shot.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen so many crits in one game as we have today already.
Hush, it's gonna hear you.
Winkle will hit,
And
dealing
Jesus
20
worse.
piercing damage, and the devil erupts in flames and returns to the hells. You have 2 more shots and some more movement. What would you like to do, Winkle?
Good shot, Winkle. There's one more down the hall.
Is the other one within range of me?
Not in
If
line
you
of
move
sight.
up.
You're gonna have to step
Move
into the
forward.
hall.
Okay, I would like to take another shot, accurate shot.
Well, you got to
At
move
the-
into the hall first.
Oh, got it. So
Unless you want to shoot one of your friends, which I'm fine
Please
with.
don't shoot. Please don't shoot us.
Please don't shoot us. We just
want to
saved
move
you.
up. Is that good?
Well, you went into a burning room, so I don't think you wanted to do that.
Nope.
So let's bring you back out to here. Is that better?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Just perfect.
Okay. And then you can take your 2 arrows and shoot at this guy down here.
All right.
The first arrow there will deal 11 piercing damage, and then an additional 13. 24 damage dealt using your accurate shot. Awesome. Anything else, Winkle? No?
No, I'm just going to stay right there.
Winkle doesn't seem to be missing. Twilight, what would you like to do?
Try to hit the target.
Twilight can actually see this dude from the back of Serrano.
Yes, but with cover.
Right, but I've got sharpshooter, so that doesn't
Very
it
well.
removes cover from him.
Cool.
So Twilight will shoot at the dude down the hall.
Okay. A 15 will miss, sir.
Ooh, second shot.
An 11
That's
will
nice.
miss, sir.
I will switch out my dice.
You
I've
gonna
already
put
done
those
that
dice
twice.
jail? Okay.
New dice.
Cool. All right. After Twilight, we go to Islar and Sonazaf.
Okay. I think I need to heal some, so I'm gonna grab one of my Australian fire bloom petals and use that as an action.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
You
Nice.
recover 58 hit points. Near maximum.
That's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
I mean, you were
Right.
one off of each die. That's incredible.
To be fair, a gorgeous petal like that for a gorgeous woman like her. Yeah. What's fun is neither of those were 20s. They were both 19s.
Mm-hmm.
We won't let good, or we won't let perfect be the enemy of good, though.
Mm-hmm. Not
But,
today.
Yeah. When moving closer, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Very well. After Islar, we go to Covet Von Scene.
Okay, she's just had a rough day, and she's really upset. So she steps down here, and it's a good thing. she's small.
How's it going?
Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Can you duck for me? And
but I can Blue Jay.
Yeah. Can you bend down just a little bit as she stands a little bit taller, like she gets up on her tiptoes? And she goes ahead and does empowered hex on this one.
Okay.
Just going ahead, get that out of the way.
Yes, ma'am.
And then she will go ahead and do her first Eldritch Blast.
Hey, Covet, make sure you're hitting dead center. There you go. Good job.
She's pissed.
You will deal 36 damage.
She does Eldritch Blast again. 13 does not hit.
No,
Probably.
like the center of the chest, Covet.
Yeah.
I know
It's
you were
kind of
going
hard.
for
I'm
a
dodging
headshot.
you.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
look, I'm sorry.
21 with 8
That will hit, yes.
plus the 16.
Okay. For 12, 24.
And she's like, you're doing a great job. And she steps back this way.
Okay. So, after cover one scene, we go to the Eowyn. What would Eowyn like to do? As Eowyn standing there in shining glass armor.
You're so pretty.
Not Ayla, Eowyn.
I know.
Full noodle.
And you're pretty.
I got it.
Aelin, why do you look like a disco ball?
Ooh,
Yes,
awesome.
Pretty.
To be clear, Eowyn's like dressed in fireproof armor made of glass shards. It's pretty awesome.
It's Disco Fever Inferno.
Yep. Did we lose Eowyn? Can't hear you. There.
I'll move up here.
Okay. Cool.
How far away is this one?
This one is from you. It is 30 feet away, and you saw the other one standing in the fire with no negative effect.
Far away is that one?
There's only one bad guy.
Yeah, the other one is as far away as the lower plains now.
So the only one that's near you is this one here. It's 30 feet away. So pretty much all your spells are going to work, except for fire spells.
I guess I'll just do Channel Divinity and see what happens.
Okay. What does your channel divinity do? Okay, Radiance of the Dawn. Oh no. Okay, so
You link that? That sounds intriguing.
Yep, the Horned Devil is going to try to make his Constitution saving throw. And with a 19, he will resist it. I believe he takes half damage on a success.
Is this divine? Does it count twice?
It does not double in points, regardless of how many times you ask.
One of these days, he's convinced it's going to be yes.
All right. So after Eowyn, we go to Ayla Taylor. What would you like to do,
Now
Ayla?
Ayla's gonna move up. Oh, shoot. If I can get it to do. I'm gonna shoot this thing with a sacred flame.
Okay. That's a dexterity saving throw. As you cast your spell, you will dodge to the side and take no damage from your spell. It is, once again, Sacred Flame.
Oh, we'll pull out the spiritual weapon again, the giant drumstick, and make.
You can move it.
Yep. So we're going to move the drumstick and then hit this thing.
An attempt with that.
All right. You will hit for 11 damage. Awesome.
Okay, that's good.
Cool. It becomes my turn. I can't swing at a spectral drumstick. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and puncture with a fork. An 18 will miss you. The tail snaps and misses you, and then I try to throw fire in your face, Islarin, missing you as well, as your armor holds true. All right, and then down below here, I'm going to attack our friend Kiki. And we will thrust once. And we will add sneak attack damage to that, dealing 13 damage to Kiki. So Shakik Al-Nazir suffers 13 damage.
There is no health bar on Kiki.
That's
So,
fine.
Just
I will correct that. One moment. You need to be able to see his whole token to be able to see his health bar, but it's there.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's my fault.
All
I
good.
apologize.
The second thrust against Kiki will be a 25 and then a 10, so he will suffer 6 more points of damage. All right. After Kiki says, "Ow, that hurt! Stop it!" we go to Zorona.
The impressions are spot on. All right. Serena will move up and take 2 swipe at this devil here.
Okay.
First one and second one.
As Serona hits once for 9 damage.
And then Serena will move back to that location.
Awesome. It becomes Shakik Al-Nazir's turn, and we're going to stab once, twice, 3 times. And, yep. So that's going to be 25 plus 12 is 37. 37 plus 8 is going to be 45. No. Yeah, 37 plus 8 is 45. Did I do that right? No. 37 plus 5. Yeah. 45 damage. That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And he's not going to use a stunning strike because Covet's going to kill this woman here in a moment. Bwinkle! You stand proud behind everybody, towering like the moose of metal that you are. What would you like to do?
I would like to take a shot from where I am.
Yeah, we go full moose. Another critical strike. Because you critically strike on a 19 or a 20. So that's going to be 27 plus 5 for a total of 33. Sorry, 32. So 32 damage with your first shot. A second shot, sir.
Going to use the accurate shot.
Okay. That will, with a 33 to hit, sir, you will hit for 15 damage.
That should just be a critical strike because it's not. He doesn't have disadvantage,
You're
right?
correct. So that is a critical strike. So that would have been 17 plus 6, so 25.
He's trying to show us how all the
Marksman.
crits are done.
Yep. And then the third shot, sir. No, but he has to Blue Jay Covet. And with an 18, that will also hit for 16 damage. Now, Bwinkle, you do have the opportunity to use your action surge once per short rest, which would allow you to shoot all those times once again. If you choose to.
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Well, short rest takes 30 minutes of in-game
Don't
time.
want to do that.
So you can do your action surge right now and take 3 more shots if you want to.
Yeah, I think I want to.
Okay. So let's take 3 more shots as you push yourself. Do 6 shots in 6 seconds.
Another strong.
Another strong shot here. The 12 will miss, unfortunately, as you overexerted the bowstring that time. You look at Twilight, and for a second he smiles before the second shot hits for 13 damage.
we go.
And your third one here, sir. One more shot. That will hit for an additional 12. All right. Cool. So, Winkle peppers this thing with arrows. Dun, 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 dun. 5 out of the 6 of them is hit. Twilight's Call. What would you like to do, sir?
Twilight Call ponders what he just witnessed coming from this Musatar. We'll have to take it into consideration for future utilization.
Uh-huh.
And will take 2 shots himself.
Okay.
First one.
The first shot from Twilight's Call will hit, dealing 10 damage.
And again.
Okay. That one will miss, unfortunately.
He goes, okay. He happens to glance back and sees the condition of his wife, and will cast a healing word on his wife at the 2nd level, saying determination.
Okay. David Von Sydney recovered 9 hit points.
Covet feels invigorated.
No, it was determination.
Excuse me, determined.
Understood. As the walking motivational poster that is your husband has gotten you more determined. Anything else, Twilight Call?
No, that's it.
It's Lawrence Sonozath. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see if this little devil can join its friend.
You will deal 15 plus 20, 35.
And yeah, we'll see. We'll try to hit with the third one rather. And
Okay.
Nope, that was not the right risk. But
Nope.
oh well.
You're staying too close to Twilight. All right.
You're right. Let me go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna move out of the way. I'm not actually gonna just let it have a free run at it.
No.
Everybody.
I did nothing to Winkle.
All
But
right.
no, that's I trust that Awen or Ayla will whatever they do. That's what they'll do.
I
Cool.
love it. Whatever they
I'll
do,
come
we'll
too.
fix it.
Miss Von Sin, you are determined.
I am determined to kill this one down here. So I'm going to step this way. And I'm going to, because the empowered hex is on them. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and cast that, go ahead and roll that one. Just to make it easy. There it is. Oh my gosh, where'd it go?
Put the damage button on. There you go.
All right, so here's the damage for empowered hex if it works.
Sure. And you rolled a 9, but to hit this woman is a
13, that's the
13.
first
So
one.
as it blasts the wall, that would have killed the commoner twice over.
That one kills her.
With a 16 damage, she's going to use... No, she's not going to use her uncanny dodge here. You left her with 1 hit point. Anything else, Miss Von Sin?
It's 19 damage because it's got the
Yep.
the empowered hex.
But then the last one will blast her and kill her.
And how much was that for?
That would have been for 20 on the last one.
Well, no, like how many temporary hit points because of life siphon?
20.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay! Okay, I'll take that. And she pats Kiki on the head and says, "Good job," and goes this way.
Yeah, thanks for patronizing me. I appreciate it, though. It's kind of nice to get patted occasionally. I don't get much physical contact outside of the Fantastic Four.
I know. Yeah. Does Little John know about that? Have you had this conversation yet?
Oh, I'm going to teach him. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, well, maybe I'll have to take him to a brothel after this. You know, maybe give him a little bit of an education.
Is the Fantastic Four okay with this?
Oh, they're very open.
I'm certain they are. And she looks
Freezing.
at Boinkle as she stands next to him and says, "Wow, you're really tall and you have a very impressive rack. Do you have to stand really? I mean, are you able to stand completely tall, or do you have to hunch over here in this hallway?"
Twilight,
In the hallway, I have to bend over some.
Twilight, this is probably the first time that Coven has ever approached anyone and said, you've got an impressive rack.
Actually, it's not the first time I've heard that comment from Coven.
Really? Interesting. Cool. After Coven von Sin, we go to Eowyn. Just gonna drop it. I don't have to.
Is everyone within 60 feet of range?
Yes.
I want to
Everybody
cast.
but Kiki.
I want to cast. I want to cast Mass Healing Word then.
Mass Healing Word. Okay.
And what is the word?
Shadrach.
Yeah, I guess that's the word.
Shadrach is the word. Understood.
In honor of your cat.
I don't know how she did that. She just laid on my keyboard and it kicked me out.
It is a cat. That is enough said. The cat requires attention. It's gonna happen.
So everyone who can see Eowyn can go ahead and recover 9 hit points, except for Boinkle, who is not currently missing any. Because the rest of you all have been hurt.
Thank you, Eowyn.
You know,
I was
he's
hurt
so
when I
big.
started.
All right. So after Eowyn, we go to Ayla Taylor. Unless you wanted to do an action, Eowyn. That was your bonus action.
That was a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh. I guess I'll try Guiding Bolt on the devil thing.
Okay. The Guiding Bolt. Eowyn's like, oh yeah, that was a bonus action. We're going to do this.
I
A
think I need
14. Unfortunately, your Guiding Bolt hits the ceiling and misses the devil.
Okay, so if it hits the ceiling, that means it came from the ground. How does this happen?
Physics.
Physics.
Coriolis effect.
Yeah. All right. After Eowyn, we go to Ayla Taylor.
Okay, Ayla's gonna move up here so I don't have to shoot through Sharona. And I'm going to shoot at the devil with the guiding bolt.
Oh. And you will miss with your Guiding Bolt as it sails into the fiery room behind it. Unfortunately, the radiant energy disappears in the brightness of the flames.
Does that count as a sunburn?
Negative.
Wow.
So we'll go with the
Wow.
chicken leg again.
Okay. And you will bludgeon this thing for 13 force damage using a spectral chicken leg. All right. Anything else, Ayla? No?
No, spectral chicken legs doing better than I am.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here's the fun part. There are 3 targets within range now because all of this guy's melee strikes have a range of 10 feet. So, 3d3. The first target will be Serona with a fork. Serona will suffer 21 points of piercing damage. The tail whips at Islarin Sonazath and misses as it clings against your armor. It slides, and you hear the sharp scales skittering across the surface of your armor. And then
Like
I will.
nails on chalkboard.
I'm sorry?
Said like nails on chalkboard.
Exactly. And then I throw flames at Serona. Serona will suffer 15 fire damage. All right. And then it's going to try to retreat. Islarin, it moves to there and closes the door.
That's rude.
All right. And then it'll finish its movement. Serona, what would you like to do?
Verona's not happy about being struck and fort and everything else. We'll move here. I don't think Serena can open the door.
Okay.
So Serena will move up here.
Awesome. Cool. After Serona, we go to Kiki Al-Nazir. Hey guys, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Give me just a few moments. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this is a really crowded hallway right now. You understand that? Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Oh, hi, Twilight.
Kiki, where have you been?
I was taking care of your wife and making sure that she didn't get stabbed.
Alright, we really need to work on your phrasing.
Huh? Oh, nothing like that. I was just trying to prevent someone from putting their sword into her.
Covet leans around Eowyn and says, I'm not one of the Fantastic Four!
It wasn't me. Winkle.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. That's gonna be the start. Boy.
Okay, Winkle has to move over to get in line.
Okay. And he can move up to 6 spaces. So he can move to here if you wanted to.
Right there's where I want to.
Right, there's where you want to be. Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
No, I can't open the door, can I?
Not from where you're standing. You could dash if you like, and that would give you another movement, but you wouldn't be able to attack at the end of it. So up to you. You just want to stand behind this really beautiful woman with long, dark black hair.
Yeah, she's kind of pretty. Don't want to get too close.
Uh-huh. Ayla, there's a horny man behind you. Twilight, what would you like to...
And what else is new?
Okay. Twilight's call.
Covet is now on the floor.
Twilight, what would you like to do, sir?
Twilight will stay upon his magnificent steed, holding his action of his longbow in case the fiend rears its ugly head from behind the door.
Okay. Cool. Islarin?
What is the limit? It doesn't quite say give fiends no quarter, but give fiends no quarter. So I will open. Is it locked?
Now, the doors in the jump gate, you need to click down at the bottom edge of the door. There you go.
There we go. All right, I'll open the door. Do you have a shot?
Okay. Twilight, do you have a shot?
I do have a shot.
He has another shot.
I take my shot.
Checks the script to make sure.
He's 17 health. You critically missed.
Wow, he does not have another shot.
Twilight, your arrow burns in the room before it gets to it. All that hits is the ash. It's Lauren?
The echoes are done. The echoes are done.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my trident.
Okay, you're going to throw the trident into the fiery room.
It's a magic weapon, so I think it should. I don't have a lot. Well, but then again, these are back then. Okay, no, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam instead.
Okay, you're going to cast Moonbeam. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Gonna center it 5-foot radius right on this point here.
Sure. Awesome.
That will affect it start its turn.
Cool.
That's not the best damage roll, but oh well.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Cool. Miss Von Sin. What are you doing, Miss Von Sin? You are forgetting to push the button.
She's not going to do much because she can't see much. That's as far as it goes. She looks in the around the door frame, and she's like, and she looks at Islaura dead in the eye and says, "That's hot." And then and because she doesn't see anything that is worth fighting at the moment, because frankly all she sees is wall and flames and her friends, she's going to hold an Eldritch Blast just in case if she sees something hostile.
Okay. Cool. After Miss Von Sin, we go to Mr. Eowyn.
Are the things in here immune to fire?
Yes.
No.
They're currently
You don't have
standing
to wait
inside
then.
of a fiery room, enjoying the warmth.
We'll move over here, see what's going on up here. I think I'll just hold a prepared action, the mace.
Okay. Awesome. So, you've got your mace ready to swing. We go to Ayla Taylor. Ayla? Sit up straight.
Since I can't see anything either, I am going to hold a guiding bolt
Okay.
in preparation to attack. So, where I stand.
Awesome. Well, it becomes their turn.
I think it's Lawrence. I think it's Lawrence the only one who can see it.
All right. Well, inside the fiery room, I need to do a Constitution saving throw. I will suffer 8 damage. And then I'm going to move. And I'm going to move to here, where I will attack Islauren with my fork. An 18, you are not done. The tail, a 15 will not hit you. And then from this space here, I'm going to throw flames at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. Who am I going to throw the flames at? 1d7. That is going to be Twilight's Call. Twilight's Call. I hurl flame at thee for 11 fire damage, sir.
Miss.
That's unfortunate. I will finish my movement by going there. All right. Twilight, can I get a perception check from you before we continue?
From Twilight?
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that check.
Absolutely.
Also known as Shiza.
All right. Serona, what would Serona do?
Serona can't do much at the moment, doesn't want to get too far ahead of the party, so Serona is going to set her happy tail right where she's at.
Okay.
I just see this giant dragon sitting down like a cat.
Kiki is going to look at the situation, and from where he's at, he's going to Shakik al-Nazar as opposed to, yeah, let's hear. Shakik al-Nazar has a dart. We're going to throw a dart at the guy, dealing 6 damage. Leaving it with 3 hit points. The second dart will miss, and an 18 will hit and kill the fiend. There, we finish it off. Good job, Twilight, Serona, Eowyn, Ayla, Covet, Islarin, all of y'all. Y'all are great. Appreciate the help here. Are we leaving, Twilight?
Sure? I don't know. Is that all we need to do?
Oh
Is
crap,
that
oh
what
crap,
Little
oh
John
crap,
needed,
oh
or do
crap.
we need to-
We're in trouble. Winkle, what would you
else
like to
do we
do?
need to-
What would Winkle do? WWBD.
Wow.
That's wrong. Well, I'd be heading for the door.
The hall that we came in through is on fire, isn't it?
No, it's up here.
Where?
Where I'm at with Serona.
Turn to your left. Go back, Winkle.
It's
Winkle.
Winkle's turn.
Oh, it is Winkle's turn. Okay, sorry. I just realized that
Left.
as soon as I said I saw the turn order. Never mind. Forget me.
I could never forget you.
Oh,
That's
good line.
neat. Keep going, Winkle. You got this.
All right. Anything else, Winkle?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Winkle moved half of his movement and is going to sit here ready for whatever comes. Twilight's Call.
We are waiting on the party to make their way this direction.
Okay.
You will look to see around. Where'd it go? He will cast Dynamic Exit on both himself and Serona.
Okay. You become invisible. Awesome. Winkle,
Where did
the little dragon,
dragon-
and the guy with long hair that looks fabulous in the wind that you can't feel just disappeared.
Oh no.
Yep, your walking motivation poster has poofed.
Dang it.
Is Lauren?
No.
Well, it is up to some
Right.
shenaniganery.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll lower my voice as I whisper to Kiki. What kind of trouble did you say there was?
Oh, there's a big guy up there, and someone's blocking our way to get out of here.
Right? So then we either fight through it or we find another way out.
Right.
I'm gonna dash so that I can take a look for myself. Do I recognize anything about that creature?
Roll a religion check, sir.
You know
22?
something.
Here you go, Slaren.
Just the name alone.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm going to close the door and say, let's at least attempt to find another way out.
This problem does not exist. We're closing the door.
Works for me.
And, yeah, it's 35 and 60. I'll end my turn there.
All right. Cool. After Slaren ends her turn, we go to Code Von Sin.
She walks up and says, looks at Islaren and says, so what's going on? Why aren't we going out this way? This is the way that we came in.
A monster called a Sire of Insanity. Demonic creature.
Do I know? Yep, keep going. I'm sorry.
It has great power to affect the mind. It can cause confusion. It can bend you to its will.
Well, that's not good.
I think it is. I think it is potentially within our capabilities to defeat it. However, it would be a challenge,
Well,
especially with all the others that are around on the docks as well.
how many were on the docks? Do you remember?
I admit that my focus was so great on the creature that I did not keep an accurate count.
Great. I mean, worst case.
It
I mean,
was at least it was. I would estimate at least 5.
do you know where this big guy came from? What plane of existence?
Oh, certainly the abyss. It is demonic rather
Oh,
than
great.
diabolic.
Well, I can try to banish it.
I would welcome that. However, will be difficult. It is very resistant to those effects, but if you can make it stick, and we should be able to escape easily.
I've got one at a 5th level. One spell that could work. I can try.
Won't he turn on us?
Oh no, we won't
A
banish it.
possibility.
It would be this one. He would be banished to another plane of existence. We would still have to get through the others to get out, but this one would have to be the thing. So,
Fortunate thing is that it is
Would it make any
certainly
difference?
too large
Would
to
it make
follow
any
us through
difference?
here.
that's good. Ayla, you were asking a question?
Would it make any difference if more than one of us cast banishment?
More chances to succeed would always be welcomed.
If one fails, another one could try.
I'm talking about doing it at the same time.
No, that's generally a bad idea. It's kind of like, I don't know, there was this old story called Ghostbusters, don't cross the streams. That's the whole kind of
But in the end, they crossed streams.
yeah, it
Would
turned
the
out bad.
streams not simply merge into a larger river?
They could, but generally I'm afraid of crossing too many extra powers.
Well,
Especially
when you
if
mix
they're
that kinds of magic, you could end up with a spell song.
Wow, we went there. Okay. Okay, so with her arcana, if we did that, what would actually happen? Because
Nothing difference
Paladin-
other than it would have to save against 2 spells instead of 1. So it's more likely that something's going to succeed.
Okay, we can try it together if you want, Ayla.
Winkle, you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you.
So he's so, yeah, that's so cool. But we can try it together if you want, Ayla. We just need to get to the door and have everybody prepare something
Yeah.
before
Well-
we open the door.
I'm up for it.
Okay, so she moves the last 20 feet that she could.
Okay.
Excuse me, babe. Excuse me. Hi. And she goes one more. Yeah. And she's
Covet,
right there.
because Twilight is invisible. Okay?
Oh, he's invisible? Okay.
Yeah. Here's the fun part. As you pass through those spaces, okay. So, yes, you will feel a groping as you pass,
Ooh!
as you are checked for biscuits.
Twilight! And she swats the air that she cannot see. And when it comes back to her turn, she will prepare. She will prepare the banishment.
Okay. Cool.
So when they open the door,
Sure.
so when she and Ayla open the door at the same time, they cast it wherever that thing is.
All right. Aowen, did you want to move and prepare something?
Yeah, I want to drop the prepared mace and instead prepare Spirit Guardians
Okay.
and move up here.
All right. So Spirit Guardians is ready to go. Awesome. Ayla?
Well, I've got banishment ready to go, so if maybe Kiki could open the door for us and we can both cast it.
Okay. The door then opens. Come on, door. Open. A woman stands before you with the mask over her face. She looks at you and says something in a language I'm not sure y'all understand.
Because. Okay.
But you
What
believe that the
language
word
is it?
she uttered has 4 letters. And we're going to choose to attack either Covet or Ayla. And we will make 3 unarmed strikes. The first strike is against Covet von Sin. A 15 to bludgeon you, Covet.
Just hits.
You will suffer 26 damage. I
Thank God
need,
for those temp.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you were holding Banish.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay. The second strike is also against you. A 15 to strike you is
Just
going to
hits.
deal 34 damage.
Oh, that hurts.
And I
I'm
need
still
you
standing. I'm still standing.
need another Constitution saving throw. This time the DC is a 17.
Nat 1. I
All
drop
right.
it.
So Banish disappears. And then the third strike is against Ayla Taylor for a critical strike. Ayla, that's going to deal. Are there any reactions to this?
Look at your reactions, please.
'Cause this one's going to hurt.
I've got silvery barbs.
All right. Would you like to use it?
Yep.
Because that was going to be 88 damage. All right. So the silvery barbs gets used. A 17 to strike you, Ayla.
No.
That actually
Okay.
misses her.
That misses you. All right. Twilight, who would you like to grant your advantage to?
To Covet.
Okay. Cool. And then Zorona, what would you like to do? As you are invisible.
Serrano's going to move to here and take 2 swipes at this.
How did she get through that space?
Again,
How did she get through a 5-foot space?
same way she walked into that space.
I'm sorry?
Same way she entered the hallway going into the building.
Well, the door is 10 feet wide, but the space here, she's too large to fit through that space unless she's squeezing, correct?
I mean, that's how she got into the building to begin with.
No. This
Yeah.
woman is blocking 5 feet of a 10-foot wide door.
I'm kind of sagged against the wall at the moment.
So am I.
So she's too big to fit out here unless you're willing to give her the squeezing to get through, which is going to reduce her movement.
Which is fine. Yeah,
Okay.
she's got 60 feet of movement.
All right. So you move 5, 10, then. So, yeah, she's out of movement when she gets to where she's at. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Sorry. 5, 10, 20, 30. All right.
That's 60
40.
feet of movement.
Right. So you have 10 feet of movement left.
Right.
Anything else? What would you like to do?
She's going to take her 2 strike.
Okay. With advantage because she's invisible.
Wow.
A 14 will miss.
There we go.
A critical strike, however, will hit. And that's going to deal 15 plus 6, so 21 damage. All right. Anything else for Serona?
We'll move the 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Kiki El Nazar. Oh, excuse me, lady. That wasn't really nice. So if you're gonna bad touch people, we're gonna have to bad touch you. And he's gonna try to knock her out. And so We're going to try to do a 16 won't hit. The second attack there be a 27, dealing 7 piercing damage to the woman. And he's going to make that a stunning strike. Her Constitution saving throw results in a 7. She is stunned.
Wow, she's stunning.
No, I'm stunning. See? That's what we're doing. Uh-huh.
Love it.
And then he looks off into the distance. Like, can we just get out of here?
I'm good with that.
And he's going to finish his movement there. He can actually go further than that. He's going to go all the way to there. Winkle!
Winkle's gonna move.
All right, where are you moving to?
Just forward.
Just forward? Okay.
Thought I moved. Hold on.
Nope, we haven't moved yet.
Make sure you shoot the dude on the way out.
If he does that, he's going to not have his dash. And Winkle is the slowest member of the party.
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead and dash.
Okay. Now I move
Towards
right there.
Kiki.
So from here, you've moved 35 feet, and you are being directed to go in that direction. So you'd be able to make it to here. Is that what you want to do? You want to dash? Awesome.
That's what I want to do.
Cool. Awesome. Twilight's Call. Your mount has been noticed because it is no longer invisible.
Should be. It's greater invisibility.
Oh, it's greater invisibility? Okay, I thought you had cast invisibility. Oh, okay.
no,
Good.
it's greater invisibility.
Awesome. What would you like to do, sir?
Twilight will take 2 shots at this thing that's been spun.
Okay. Winkle should be over here.
Wow.
A 17 will miss. A 26,
Yay,
however,
finally.
will hit, dealing 21 damage. Anything else, sir?
Yeah. Twilight, well, actually, no. Twilight will remain where he's at on the back of, Serena.
Cool. It's Lauren.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 28, 25. All right. Within 30 feet. Get Kiki within range of this. And do I need to be able to see? Well, yes, I do. So I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, Watcher's Will, give everyone I can see within 30 feet who's an ally advantage on mental saving throws for the next minute. So that includes Winkle, Ayla, Covet, Eowyn, and myself, but I can't see Twilight or Zerona, and Kiki is not within 30 feet.
Okay. Cool.
And then bonus action, I'm going to drop Moonbeam and recast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I am, and I'm kind of positioning myself in a way to cover the retreat.
All right.
So,
Okay, so I'm
I'm
trying
not
to
trying
understand
to-
how this works. How does this work exactly? I'm reading it and I'm very confused.
it's just listing multiple effects, but All that happens is that you have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
TLDR. All right, Covet. What would you like to do?
First off, she is going to nod and step here. She sees that and she's like, "Oh snap!" And so she runs. That's 30. That's 10, 20 feet. So that's 30 feet, and she's going to take in and go this way and go here. I am dashing all the way over here.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
As far as I can go, and that's as far as the map goes.
Cool. So Covet will make it off the map. Eowyn?
I don't see anything. So I guess they won't cast Guardians yet.
Okay.
But
Head to the boat. Head to the boat.
Vote, head to the vote.
I
This
can't.
way, Eowyn.
I think I'm gonna use a dash. Just go as far as I can.
Okay. Eowyn comes running out of the room as well. Ayla?
Run this way. Run this way.
Okay.
All right. So Ayla's running. You gonna dash? Ayla?
There.
Okay. So Ayla's gonna escape. That's when it becomes my turn. The big creature at the far
The
end.
way he said that.
You don't like that? Oh well. As I move 40 feet to here. Islarin, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to attempt to bite at you. The bite upon Islarin is going to be a 28
hit.
to hit you for 54 damage, Islarin.
Holy smoke.
Ouch.
Wow.
And then the claws reach out to Islarin. A 24 to slash you.
That is exactly my armor class with Shield of Faith. Still
That
up
will
though.
deal 20 damage.
Yep.
And Shield of Faith is a concentration spell. Were you able to hold on to the concentration?
Oh, that's right. I do need to check that for the first one. That was 54, so that's a DC of 27.
Yes, sir.
Possible. Okay, yeah, I lose Shield of Faith.
Okay. Regardless, you suffered 20 additional damage.
Yeah.
All right. This person is currently stunned. We go to Serona.
So Serona cannot pick up this Lauren. I don't think. Okay. I cannot. So Serona would. Say again?
I was gonna say, can Serona drag me a little bit?
Possibly. That's a GM question.
That's up to you.
So and that would be half my movement.
It would reduce your movement by half while dragging, yes.
Okay. Does that provoke an opportunity attack?
Do you know? Are you going to attempt to do this?
Yeah, Serana will fly down,
Okay.
try to snatch as Lauren.
All right.
And
So,
then we'll,
where does she go as far as placement goes? To get to Islarin, she goes where exactly?
there.
Okay, right there. Gotcha. Cool. And then she grabs Islarin, right? And then moves away?
Yep.
Okay. Because I have a reach of 10 feet with my claws, I'm going to try to slash at Serona.
It does not work.
Why?
It's a natural one. And
It does not provoke opportunity attack.
Zerona doesn't
Oh,
need to attack in
sure.
order to
Disregard.
avoid opportunity attacks.
Yep, all good. So disregard the opportunity attack. Cool. All right.
And Serana can't be seen anyway.
I have true sight up to 120 feet.
Ah, okay.
All right. Anything else for Serona?
I believe that is all that Serana can do.
All right. Then we go to Kiki El Nazar. Nope. Getting out of here. Has anyone seen Little John? I'm gonna go find Little John, guys. Get to the boat. I'll try to meet you there.
And Winkle Dragus Lauren.
Winkle.
I'm fine. You need to get yourself out of there now.
Okay, can I grab Islarin and carry him out?
She's saying go without her, but if you want to do that, you can. It'll just slow you down immensely.
she says she's good.
Okay, then I'm heading for the door.
Okay. So Winkle is going to head out. Cool. Running. Twilight's Call.
Twilight will dismiss Serana and say, "You've done well. I will see you soon."
Okay.
And will bonus action. Where'd it go? Use my blessing of MKL,
Okay.
and we'll jump.
Cool.
It's the range.
All right. And then you're running away after that? Okay.
And on the way out, we'll look at the big dude. And where was it? Hold on. Twilight will say, "What does a duck eat?"
No, he
Crackers.
won't. He used his action to dismiss Serona.
Is it an action to dismiss?
It's an
or something?
action to dismiss your greater steed.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
And then we'll use my movement to continue up.
All right. Islarin Sonazath.
I'm just gonna run and try to get around all this stuff on the ground. 20, 25, 30, I'm gonna dash.
All right. And you guys can escape into the city of Shimahaba. As you guys come out onto the street level, you're able to catch your breath. Barely made it out of that.
Yeah.
The town
was
is still
not fun.
burning and people are running around panicked. But at the moment, you've got a moment of peace. Kiki is going to look at you guys. Hey guys, I think I found my calling. I need to help Little John here, and we need to get this place all fixed up. It's been a pleasure running with you, and I want to hook up with you guys later, but I got to help out here. This city needs me.
Have you told the Fantastic Four you're leaving them?
No! Just tell them I went to go get lottery tickets or something.
A carton of milk.
Carton of milk? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Is Lauren?
We'll miss you, Kiki, but I understand.
It's Lauren. Eowyn's trying to talk to you.
Yes, Eowyn.
I want to give you my potion of greater healing. It turns out I
I
have
appreciate
one.
it. I appreciate it, but now that we are out of danger, at least immediate danger, if you want, you can hold on to it, and then we'll save it for when there is no time to rest.
Are you sure you're badly hurt?
I am sure for the most part. As long as we can get to. How about this? I can hold on to it for the moment. Then, if we make it to the ship safely, I will hand it back to you. And if we encounter danger before it, I will drink it immediately. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it does. Thank you. I hope it helps.
Thank you, Aelin. Not expecting that strike to be quite so devastating, but I'm glad it was against me and not against one of you. How do we
Covet
find our way out of this city?
asked Kiki, "Are you gonna at least walk us back to the ship?"
Well, I need to find Little John.
Wasn't he on the ship?
Well, no, he brought us down here, remember, to help us find Boinkle, and then he kind of noped out.
That's right.
So, no,
So is this?
I need to find him. Yeah, this is kind of goodbye. Not forever, but for now, it's see you later. Can I give you hugs?
Of course.
Give fist bump.
Say hi to Little
Sure.
John for me.
We'll do that. And Boinkle, stay out of trouble and don't get sacrificed anymore, all right?
Yeah, I didn't know.
If you can, make
Yeah,
your way
that's
to the Monastery of the Serene Waters.
Okay, I'm sure somebody could help me.
Yeah, when you get there, tell Master Ope that we're here working.
Okay.
All right. He's going to come over and give each of you guys a hug. And you guys have never really realized how small Kiki is, but he hugs your wrist.
Aww.
Because that's all he can really reach. But as he heads off, he's going to give Twilight a fist bump as requested. Any Twilight's called to make a Constitution saving throw, as it's a stunning strike. Twilight's call is stunned by the power of Kiki Al-Nazar as he flies away in glory into the flaming dangers of Shimahaba. What are you guys doing?
Covet's crying.
Aw.
I hope he has enough food.
Guess we make our way back to the boat.
Okay.
I hope you've been
Yeah.
quiet without him.
Mind if I follow you guys?
That was kind of
Yes,
a given.
please do.
She says through the sniff.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys make your way through the burning Shimahaba towards your ship. As you approach the docks, there are bodies strewn about with arrows and crossbow bolts in them, all around the docks near your ship. I get a perception check from everyone in the party.
Covet's pretty distraught that Kiki's not coming back.
Yep.
Guys, there are bodies all around the ship with arrows and crossbow bolts.
Got one job on this ship.
Just saying, tally count is 1. We're behind.
Uh-huh. So, Twilight, the arrows are of protectorate make.
Looks like they were defending the ship while we were been rescuing Winkle.
It's Lauren. I think
You
your
should
hubby's
hurry.
been busy.
As you guys approach the ship, you see that Rolmos is at the side of it, waving, "Quickly, come on board," and they will lower a gangplank for you guys.
Make our way to the boat to board the gangplank that Romulus has lowered for.
Excellent. You guys can depart aboard Manigath's Might. Is there anything you want to do before leaving port?
I'm all for getting out of here personally.
I'm
Covet,
gonna put a gust of wind into the sails.
Okay.
Covet, she'll come to the side of the ship, and she will do a quick basically a rite for those that have passed on, that they will go into, that their spirits will go into MKL's arms quickly.
Unfortunately, you feel no connection to that,
Of course.
as your divine connection is
You want-
currently inactive.
Yeah.
With that, her heart breaks even more.
Winkle, you have never been on the open seas. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, sir? The top left corner. It says saving throws, the con.
Did you get it?
Not yet. Constitution saving throw.
Did you go over to the number
Yes, I did.
where the B pops up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't come through.
Try again.
While he's doing that, the rest of the party bemoans the fact that Shakik al-Nazr has left in search of purpose in Shimahaba, but has hoped that you will see him again.
I think I got it.
Okay?
I tell the Fantastic Four that he went looking for a carton of milk.
They look at you, and all but one of them seems resigned to the situation. One of them looks kind of very distraught. We'll go ahead and say concerned. So, as you guys sail away into the evening, You've escaped Shimahama and are out again into the open sea after a couple of hours, leaving the burning city and the smell of smoke behind. You guys can take a short rest.
I need a whole humble. Twilight will use a song of rest during this short rest for those that need it. And it is a 1d10.
Okay. So, go ahead and hit that short rest button, everybody, and go ahead and confirm that.
Oh, excuse me, 1d8, not 1d10.
Okay. Lawrence hit dice are not coming out nicely.
Oh, the hit dice are fine. It's just the song of rest.
Yeah, song of rest, yeah.
Mr. GM.
Yes.
Okay. I'm hitting the B.
Yes.
Pops up the window over on the right, but it doesn't roll.
Oh, that's strange. All good.
Very weird.
Yeah. I will pull up Winkle's character sheet and we'll just check it here. So, with the 19, you
There
are
it
not
goes.
seasick. You are not seasick. All right.
Thank you very much.
All
He
the
was doing
wines,
everything
good
exactly
lord.
what he was supposed to do, but it just wouldn't work.
Okay. But we'll figure that out later.
Weird.
All right.
So, as you guys sail away, I'm going to pull up the map for you guys, and we're going to go ahead and check on something. So, you guys are just now leaving Shimahaba. Here. Are you headed west? Where do you want to go?
This little circle here, considering that's where
The next
AOL
letter needs to go.
said they need to deliver another letter.
And we'll probably need storage by then, too.
I think your day count is way off, by the way. Those days are closer to 4 days each. You guys are 12
Wow.
days from Nasha, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and delete those so that those are not confusing. All right. So,
Those were a session.
yeah. As you guys head westwards, you're headed towards the ancient wastes. What do you know about where you're going?
We'll see.
Can I get history
Let's see.
checks?
16.
Oof, nothing.
So with a 16 covet, the ancient wastes are a place that is devoid of knowledge. No one talks about it anymore. It's a place lost to time, as far as you know. Whatever happened there is either repressed or forgotten. But you've never heard of anyone coming from there.
Well, the ancient wastes are devoid of knowledge, lost to time. The memories are either lost or forgotten, and I've never heard of anybody coming from there.
Would you say
GM is
that you have a
Paige is not
secondary
giving him
occupation
any
on this ship,
gold.
or just one?
I have one job on this ship. It's research and figuring out what scary what scary powders AON uncovers.
But you know that is not a true statement. You have multiple jobs on this ship.
That being said,
Are you
Sometimes
going to
quite
allow him to
occupational.
relegate you to being a worker?
I mean, sometimes it's an occupational hazard.
Sure.
with that, Covet is just she is not in a good state of mind at the moment because of Kiki. He's gone. He just like Islarn and Twilight are her foundation, just keeping her on the straight and narrow, and so she feels kind of lost or disconnected in a way from not just from everything but also from MKL. So she's like, I'm just gonna go down to my room and I'm gonna go pray for a while. Hopefully MKL will hear me. And as I, as she walks fast and she mumbles as I beg for forgiveness.
Okay. So, Covet von Sin, as you head below decks, you go to your room. You open the door, close it. It's quiet. It's a nice change from all the noise and busyness inside the city and up on deck. This door closes. You hear the snap click of the hinge and lock. What do you do?
Well, initially, she will just kind of lean against the door and just kind of slide down it to where she like sits down on the floor and has her knees up against her chest and her head she puts her hands on her knees and puts her head on her arms and just begins to cry um because she was very close to Kiki, um and then on top of that she feels the disconnect from MKL because she was just trying to do what was right and she doesn't feel the connection with MKL at the moment. And so she, in her desperation, gets everything set up for, like a little altar to MKL. And she begins to pray and pray as hard as she can because she just feels that disconnect and she doesn't like it.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and get a religion check from Covet von Sin.
Damn. 10.
Covet, unfortunately, you're so tied up in the emotions of the moment that you're feeling your connection is still there, but it's faint and not strong at the moment. A thought enters your mind, and it's a foreign thought, one that you may not have ever had before. What if MKL abandons you? What if all you're doing is counter to his will? What's really the point of this? With Kiki gone, you've got Twilight. He's solid. He's there for you. But the rest of it, so big. Such a danger. When you helped out the Temple of Thale, though, did you feel a sense of accomplishment? A sense of doing what was right?
With those thoughts running through her head, she did feel a sense of accomplishment in what was right, but she knows that MKL would not abandon her. He's been with her through her when she lost her way from the temple when she was young. He sent Twilight to find her.
Of course.
She sent Twilight as his team.
Of course. MKL
He wa-
loves you. He wanted to support you. But when you turn your back on him, why would he ever accept you back?
He would never turn his back on me. He would know that what I was trying to do was right.
I hope you're
And if
right.
this is Thale, nice try. MKL, I am loyal to. And she, in her frustration with the two things going on, she is glad she's got more than one thing of one more than one pot of ink, because she picks up her pot of ink and literally throws it against the wall
It
in the corner,
breaks.
knowing it would.
That kind of felt good, didn't it?
Get out of my head, Thale. I am devoted to MKL.
Roll another religion check, please.
Damn, 10.
And an insight.
Oh my god, it cocked.
So, Covet, was that Thale? Or were those your own thoughts?
With the way things rolled, she's going to say she's fighting with herself.
Okay.
But she's still going to be loyal to MKL. And she's going to do everything she possibly can to get to a temple that is not Josasai, because she is very aware that the next port could potentially be Josasai. So she can talk to MKL himself.
Setting yourself as a resolution and a plan gives you at least a sense of direction. Does that make your character feel better?
In a sense where she has a little bit more control over which way she needs to go, yes.
Okay.
So getting to the closest temple that is not Josasai, that is truly devoted to MKL,
Yeah.
is the number one priority for her.
Thing is, you've looked at the map. Where could that be?
Can I see a map, please,
Of
GM?
course, we'll pull up the map.
Okay, she knows that here is our next port of call. And with Shu being the way it is, it's very much Joseph's side based on what she knows, correct?
For the most part. Roll a history check. Let's see what she knows.
20?
With a 20, Garden Soil's influence diminishes outside of the eastern side of Shu. While Shu itself, the culture is still matriarchal in nature, the western side, Chunju, Nomrat, Yarun, don't necessarily ascribe to the Garden Soil doctrine. So maybe you can find a place there. However, you still have to go all the way around the ancient wastes and whatever dangers that might hold. Please roll an insight check. And this can be for everybody, except for Winkle, who's never been on a boat before.
23.
Okay. The 23, Ayla, Twilight. All right. Eowyn. Based off of the map, the last fresh water is going to be at this river here. So if you guys want to get fresh water before going around the ancient wastes, you guys need to stop here and refresh water because it's going to be over 2 weeks of travel around the ancient wastes with no way to get fresh water.
Hey guys, we need to stop and get fresh water.
Ayla's got a device that can solve that situation.
A device.
I have. Well, I have a pitcher.
Okay. So, you may not need to stop.
No, between that and the bead of refreshment, I'm good,
A bead of
and
refreshment's
I
a
can help
consumable.
everybody out.
Yeah.
Yes, I got about. I have 8 of them, but I also have the um, what's it called? It's a pot.
The alchemist jug.
Think
Yeah, it's the alchemy jug.
alchemy jug. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. I got that.
Awesome.
So we're not in trouble.
So, as you guys sail westwards, we're going to check in on each of the crew members. Winkle! You're on a boat. You're not seasick, and you can feel the sea air in your horns. What are you doing aboard the ship?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
What are you doing aboard the ship
What?
as you are currently sailing on your first ship ever out on the ocean?
I go to the bow of the ship and get right to the very bow
Uh-huh.
and look out over the water.
Cool. It's bright green and frothy. The ship goes up and down. It's a beautiful ride.
I put my arms out and make like I'm sailing.
Okay. Winkle, at this moment, freed from the Chapel of Thale, turned to Vagradan, saved from sacrifice, and aboard a tall ship, the flagship of the Sonosa Protectorate here on the material plane, you are in the position of royalty. You could even say that at the moment you feel like you're the king of the world.
I feel like I can do anything at all. And the people that I'm with are wonderful and they have saved me.
Islaren?
I-
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I owe every one of them.
Islaren? You see Winkle at the front of the ship, sitting there with his arms out, like you used to do as a kid. He feels like he's flying, and you know exactly the feeling, and you can't begrudge him that.
A little smile will cross over his Lauren's face, but he will keep an eye on him to make sure that he does not fall into the water.
All right. So, as you're watching him, Rolmos is driving the ship with his long flowing hair. We then go to Eowyn. What is Eowyn doing at the moment? With the shining armor and clothes made of fragmented glass. Eowyn?
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay. What would Eowyn be doing?
I guess Mindy's staying on deck, just watching the ocean.
Watching the ocean? Okay. Cool. We then go to Twilight's Call. Sarah, what would you be doing?
Well, at first, he would be on deck reading Ferrets in the Farmhouse.
Okay.
Trying to finish out the series, but eventually he'll notice that his wife isn't anywhere near him or on deck, and will eventually get curious and will try to go find her.
Okay. You can go find her. Roll an investigation check, beat a 5. Yeah, you know exactly where she's going to be. As you come down to your quarters, the door is closed and locked.
That's not good. He will knock on the door.
Of it, you feel a knock on the back of the door that you're leaning against.
She is sitting there with her knees against her chest again, and just she's like, "Who is it?"
Your dream has returned.
She chuckles, but stands and opens the door as she wipes her face from the tears that she's been shedding.
Seeing her current condition, he will bring her in for a warm embrace.
She takes the hug.
And he waits.
And she proceeds to tell him everything that had just occurred with the trying to connect with MKL and trying to explain what happened and just all the intrusive thoughts that have happened. And she's pacing back and forth, and she gestures towards the ink pot that she threw against the corner, and just she is just beside herself. She is bawling, and I mean, it's like the ugly crying where like the snot is everywhere, and she's just like, I don't know what to do. I know that I need to get to a temple. I know I need to plead my case, but I need to do it at a safe place. And the only place I can think of is the next port of call, and that's not for 2 weeks. And she's just absolutely, she's on a downward spiral of just emotion and pain and conflict, and just she just basically collapses in the floor, just crying.
You know you didn't do anything wrong, right?
And tell me why MKL's not talking to me.
Personally, I think you just need some performance enhancement. Hear me out. Only thing that you were doing was removing graffiti. You're trying to remove influence of Vagradan. You had no association with the origination of the temple or chapel itself. You didn't really even offer up a true prayer. Only thing you were looking for was striking a bargain with a deity of, hey, why don't you reward me for doing something? But it didn't change any allegiance. You didn't change any alignment. You didn't change any of your goals, your aspirations, your focuses or beliefs or anything else. You were just looking for a thanks on your way out the door. And Twilight will actually cast Fox's Cunning on
And she sees him cast a spell, and she's like, "What do you want me to do? Pray?"
why not? And it gives you advantage.
So with that, she's like, she shakes her head, and she's like, she goes back to her little mini altar and just kind of looks at him over her shoulder, and then goes back and looks at the altar and just takes a few deep breaths, cleansing breaths, just to steal her mind and to calm it. And she begins to pray again.
I get another religion check. This time with advantage.
17.
You know, sometimes he may not need to admit this because it might inflate his head to the point that he wouldn't fit through the door. But sometimes Twilight's call is right. And as you feel your connection to MKL restored, your prayers are heard. And you feel, once again, the connection to the mask at your belt, ready to be attuned once again.
She finishes her prayers and says, and just puts her hand on the mask at her belt and just says, one last thank you. And with that, she takes a deep breath and she attunes to the mask again. I know that takes 30 minutes.
Yes.
But she's going to take she's going to do that. She's going to attune to the mask again. And of course, Twilight will hang out, do, lay on the bed, read, whatever, while I'm doing my thing. Correct, Twilight?
You'll want to know the results of whatever it is that just happened.
But once she's done attuning to the mask, she will stand and she will walk over to Twilight, give him a kiss, And give
Twilight,
him a hug.
I have to ask, can I get a performance check for your pose at the moment? Thank you.
She's stunned by his beauty and proceeds to walk over, give him a hug, give him a kiss, and with her arms around his neck, just says, "Thank you. I needed that."
So it worked.
It did. And yes, you were right.
Only I
ground
had
shakes.
somebody-
The earth trembles. The skies are torn. Sorry.
See, even
At
the
least in
gods
his
make all of
mind.
this.
At least in his mind, they are.
If there was only a way to capture this moment for all eternity.
You can always write a song about it. It's a legend now. It's past.
There once was a time.
All right. So, as we leave the happy couple embraced, we move the camera onto the deck to find Ayla Taylor, who's doing what? Cooking dinner?
Notices. No, 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 no.
No.
Ayla notices Winkle standing up on the
Prow of the ship.
he's standing up on the bow of the ship. Yeah, I was gonna get there. Anyway, and Ayla can speak Minotaur. So I thought I'd just go see if a Musatar spoke Minotaur.
Okay. So, the
So I walk up.
raven-haired
I
woman
walk
walks
up
there.
behind him.
Yeah. Winkle, can I get a perception check,
Yeah, I
please?
walk up behind him and I perception check, sweetie.
Yep, straight down the middle.
She's already calling him sweetie.
Yeah, right?
Well, in her defense, she calls everybody honey or dear.
Not recently.
Okay,
Been fighting recently.
did my thing roll this time?
No, for some reason it's not
Nope.
coming through. We may need to get you reboot after the session. But I'll go ahead and roll for you here. So the perception check there. You don't hear her arrive.
Oh dear.
Ayla?
That check.
Ah, there we go.
So I walk up to him and just reach out and kind of tap his. Well, he's so tall. I guess I tap kind of
Arm.
maybe
His arm. His bicep.
arm.
Winkle,
You're tapping-
you are
Well,
startled by
he's
the
stretched.
fact that
He's so
someone
tall and his arms are
taps you.
stretched out.
What happens when you are startled by someone tapping you from behind?
I'm kind of used to that because where I lived and grew up, the guys were kind of beaten by the girls.
Oh,
So you look
that's
over your
sad.
shoulder at the long black hair
But
flowing
in
in the sea air.
Minotaur, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up to him and says, "In Minotaur, are you enjoying yourself?"
Winkle, from this height, she's looking up at you with those beautiful eyes, that long raven hair, and, well, let's face it, this is the right angle for you to look at her. As you look down upon her, she asks, "Are you enjoying yourself?"
At this time, I look at her and I see the radiant beauty of that she really is. Oh, she is just absolutely gorgeous.
She speaks
And
to
then
you in your mother tongue.
yes, and I answer her that I am absolutely having a wonderful time as I look at her with my soft browning eyes and how I believe she's so beautiful. I get quivering moose lips.
Now, I have to ask, as Islarin does not speak Minotaur, what are we hearing from the front of the ship, Bwinkle? What does Minotaur sound like when two people are wooing each other as Musatars?
What? Uh,
What does the Minotaur
It-
language sound like?
it's a sing-song language of with grunts and groans and exuberant moaning.
Can we hear an example of this, please? Excellent. Sir, if you did not already have inspiration, you would have it now. So, as the bellowing from the front of the ship goes back and forth between Ayla Taylor and Bwinkle, Ayla, do you have an accent in Minotaur?
A little bit of an accent. It's more like the common language, but
Oh, could you please give us
he
an
gets what
example
I'm
of this?
saying.
Thank you.
That was whale speak.
I've lost my daughter.
What are you doing?
All right. How romantic. Oh.
That's
So
it. That is it. Minotaur is now whale song.
With some grunts and groans.
What are you doing?
So, we have established this as lore that I will be able to harp on later.
You see this great big beefy deer going.
It's okay. I love being bullish about this sort of thing. All right. Covet, don't have a cow. All right.
River.
The
As
thought
you-
had occurred to me.
As you guys head westwards on the ocean today, it's a beautiful day. And the sun will get low ahead of you. Twilight, after we have faded to black upon you and Covet embracing on the bed, it will be your turn to drive the ship. Do you come up for the evening shift?
Yes.
Rolmos will nod to you and thank you. Thank you, Lord Twilight. I have things that need to be done.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely. And then make sure you check the ship and things, especially since we don't have Kiki up in the Kiki's nest.
Of course, we will have the 4 crewmen handle that. If you'll excuse me. He walks past Islarin and takes her hand. My lady.
I'll take you out.
As he clicks his heels together in a salute, he will gesture towards the cabin door, Islarin.
Almost reporting as ordered.
You go with him?
I was muted. Yes, I go with him.
Okay.
He's at your service.
As you go in, Rolmos flops down into a chair. That city needs to be razed to the ground.
I
We
would say that
killed-
it is in the process, but I don't think the fires are doing anything to the buildings.
We killed 200 people today, Miss Lauren. They sought
Are
to
you
assault the
okay?
ship. They were people desperate to escape the city, and we could not aid them. Should we allow any of them aboard the ship, we would have had to let them all aboard, or the ship would have sunk. No, I'm not okay. Not well. The
So I
Protectorate
will go over to
has rules for
take
a
his hand.
reason.
So I will go over to take his hand. I know.
Is it like this everywhere?
Not everywhere, but we were in Edlin Point. We faced something similar. A scramble to escape a demon. So many others trying to take our boat from us. Several died before we could reach a resolution, and it bothers me that we could not do so sooner. The fact that knowing that there was a greater right thing to do doesn't make that any easier.
What right thing are we doing? I know that you are friends with these people, and I understand that you have loyalty to them. I don't want you to betray that. I just want to understand why we are doing what we are doing. We're leaving the Protectorate waters, and we are going to go and involve ourselves in a political discussion that has nothing to do with us directly. Yes, there are portals from the Fey realms coming through. But do you really think that the 6 of us, with this Bwinkle character, can handle this? This is enormous. We're in
Not
over our
us, then
heads.
who?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either. To tell you the truth, I have no idea. So few of us can handle it. But that is why we need to go seek allies, why we need to bolster ourselves however we can for this will be the greatest fight of our lives. Or rather, I should hope that we face nothing greater than this.
Slarin,
We involve ourselves because not only because it is the right thing on its own merits, but because if these forces are allowed to gain power, they will not stop at our borders, and we will only be able to resist them so much before they could become so powerful that they overwhelm us.
frankly, the Protectorate isn't what it once was. I know it's treasonous to say so, but the Protectorate is an empire. We no longer protect the islands within our area. We've conquered them. Slowly, over thousands of years, we've simply moved people to and from the islands. It's not what it used to be. Yes, we're still the best country in the entire of Toivoa, but can this really be what we need to be? All I care about is keeping you safe. We could run away. We could take this ship and damn it all. We could take an island. We have the military might to do so. We could sell the ship and retire safely with your friends. We could live out all our lives and have wealth enough for all of our offspring for an eternity. We could be fine. Just say the word, and I'll sail us somewhere safe. somewhere where the Protectorate can never reach us, where these fey portals won't bother us, where we can be safe and secure without having to worry about all these global and extraplanar problems. Too big.
Is that what you want?
No, it's not what I want, but it's the realistic aspect of things. I'm a man. I do my best. I don't understand the powers that you wield, the magics that I've seen aboard this ship since leaving the Protectorate waters. Never seen anything like these. Yes, the storm sorcerers can do many things with the waves and weather, but you're harnessing divine powers. You have clerics aboard this ship of gods that we don't espouse. We've approached a city burning due to the might of a 3-mile-long dragon. How do you not feel overwhelmed?
Tell the truth, it is difficult. I feel the dilemma every day, some new one, whether it is something that I have done that does not sit right with me, whether it is the monumental task ahead of us, whether it is something that has happened to Covet in particular. But
No pressure.
but then I think of two things. First, I think of my friends and allies who stand beside me. And I think of you. I think of the strength that you give me, support, encouragement. And I also think of what happens if no one takes care of these problems. If everyone were to turn inward and focus in on themselves, then we have already done the enemy's work of dividing us so that they can conquer us.
So just
We
need to
put
hear it.
ourselves at risk so that those who can't stand up to the great powers of this world are not themselves at risk.
You're right. You're right.
And I know that you know this. I know
do.
that it is it is easier to say consciously, to know it consciously, than it is to feel it in those moments of doubt. And to have that doubt is simply natural. That is part of being a person with a mortal soul. We are not gods. We are not fiends. If it ends for us, it ends.
True.
It is only what we do in the face of those doubts. That is what matters.
That's true. Thank you. And he's going to reach out arms for you from his chair.
I'm just gonna hold him.
He presses his head against your side and just hugs you at the waist. You hear a sob from him. One exhalation of breath as he relaxes. He looks up at you and tries to crack a smile. Islarin, how in all of Toivoa did I get to be so lucky as to find you?
I ask myself the same thing.
He looks at you. Well, I can tell you. It's your mother's fault.
We laugh.
And as we...
Punishments.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Let's see. How do I remember phrases? As a teenager, I always thought I knew better than her. It is incredible how much wisdom she gained.
As you aged?
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad that she was as wise as she was. After all, she matched us. And he's going to tilt his head upwards. And as you approach his face, the camera fades to black before the kiss happens. And we headed back out onto the ship. And we'll come back next week to find out what else happens to the Us Against the Gods.
It's the longboat.
As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. I know there's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. This was an emotional session. You guys did really well getting out of Shimahaba. And now we face the western waves as you guys sail towards the ancient wastes and whatever dangers might hold there. Do check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. That's where we do early announcements, sneak peeks, etc. We do have products over at gmeric.com and a couple more coming out today, so go check those out. Those are really, really cool, including the many colors of hoodies now. For those on Twitch, thanks for coming and hanging out. We are going to go ahead and raid someone. And I do have that Learn to Play session on November 17th. Join up. The tickets are available at gmeric.com right on the front page. Look for some more announcements in the FY channel on Discord, and we'll catch you guys later.